another episode here of the Cincinnati Bearcats Dynasty. Gonna be getting into this game here against West Virginia. We do get another commitment here after the win against Miami of Ohio. That's gonna be the center Damian Morris. We are working well here on Henderson as well. So we do move into first place on the number 6 ranked player in the nation. He's number 1 in his state and number 1 at his position. He would be a major impact player to recover from the loss of Anderson. Hopefully we're able to maintain it, but in order to maintain it, we're going to have to win games. So next week we have a bye. We'll get through that in this episode as well. But first things first, we're coming off of a bunch of just really close games. We're going to want to get a dominant victory here against West Virginia. They don't have the greatest quarterback. He has good throw power and accuracy. Actually isn't that bad. Good running backs. Not the greatest receiving core, but they're young. So a pretty good tight end, good left tackle, very good left guard, bad center, good right guard, solid right tackle, very good defensive ends, good interior, good outside linebacker, bad middle, good outside linebacker again. This is exactly the kind of defenses we struggle against. We played a much easier defense last time out. Going to want to get another home victory here. See if we can get it done. Somewhere there. They're yellows. Yellow unis here. Buy your yellow unis here. And we will get all the way through the bye week as well. So we should have actually probably a couple commitments here today. May also lose out on a few people because those DTs are going quick. So is that defensive end.
Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get...
Alright, looks like we'll be kicking off to start this one. Getting ball at half. I like it. Alright, booting it deep. They'll be returning from the 5 to the 19-yard line. Khalil Wilkins is already near 1,000 passing yards. Obviously our quarterback is over 1,000. Handoff here, and Sanks is there. Stop for the loss of 5. Good start so far for this defense. At least on the opening play. Handoff inside, and it's actually going to be a pretty good run. I get 4 yards, taken down by Marable. Don't like the press man. Never have. Probably never will. Screen set up, thrown into the dirt. So they'll have -1 yards of offense here to start. Punt team coming out. Our opening drive will begin at the 45. Woodburn is okay. I completely forgot to look at that. And again, I forgot to look at the numbers. I'm just going so fast. I promise you, I keep saying this, but I'll get it done. This is the last episode of the day, so I'll get it done immediately after this. I haven't not known somebody in the last few games, so pass outside here to Reader. Picks up 8 yards.
Let's be honest, David. Most defenses don't have a dude like that at cornerback that could do that in a game like this, but this matchup is unique.
And play action. Evanson's going to step up and pick up a first down and more. Gain of 11 there on his opening run. Woodburn in the backfield, hoping to get some running lanes today. Doesn't look like he'll be getting any. Gain of 4 there. Still better than his 1 to 2 yard stuffs. And play action bootleg. He's going to pass short, caught by Woodburn for a gain of 4. Pass caught here by Witherspoon inside the red zone. Handoff, got some blocks, but he was just literally running into his lead blocker there, constantly reducing his speed. Couldn't get anything. Blitz sent. Pass caught by Anderson for a first down. First and goal from the 9. Hand off to Woodburn, and he'll pick up a gain of 5. Looks like we actually may have some running lanes here today. George Penn in the backfield. And he'll pick up a gain of 2. Third and goal from the 2 now. Woodburn's in the backfield. He will get the handoff and he'll be into the end zone. Touchdown, Woodburn. Alright, we're starting good this game. Got a quick 3 and out, got a touchdown on the other side. See if we can keep it going. Looks like we're going to be stringing together a couple quarters with touchdowns. We went 5 quarters without a touchdown before the 4th quarter of the last game where we threw 3.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Alright, they will return it from similar distance. They'll get a little bit more. Gain it out to the 23. They have negative offensive yards, but they won't need much to get into the positive. Hand off here, and they have it. Gain of 3. Play action this time. Pressure coming. Diving break up there by Newsom. 3rd down and 7. Pressure coming, and he gets away from it, throwing it away. He was just fast enough to elude the pressure, but another 3 and out will come from it. Better punt this time. We'll start our drive at the 40. Another short field. Woodburn likely to get the handoff here. Play action instead. Pass over the middle. I think that's the freshman tight end. I don't think it's Campanero. It's the other. Hand off to Woodburn. Big hole. Oh my. Tearing down the sideline, making a spin down to the 16. There we go. This is the big running game I've been looking for. He hasn't been over 100 rushing yards in a single game this year. He was injured last week, which definitely affected it, but I don't think he was getting over 100 in that one either. He's already close to 50. Gain of 3 on that one. Penn with the handoff here, and he'll pick up a gain of 2 or 3 to the 10. 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time. The old cliche, but
pass here. Okay, you might as well have thrown an interception there. Field goal unit coming out.
Teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
And the kick is good. 10-point lead now for Cincinnati. We have got to do better passing in the red zone. Interceptions, sacks, and just random terrible incompletions. have been the tale so far.
So they were able to put up a 3
But
spot on that last drive.
we take a
Now,
2-score lead
came out
without
there
giving
and
up a single first down at this point.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10.
Better blocking for him, but he will not get to the 25 for a third drive in a row.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. From the shotgun.
Handoff here, and there's Hugo Sanchez. Loss of 3.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Wilkins.
Pressure coming, pass is dropped, hit there by Sanks. 3rd down and 13. Pressure coming, and it's hold on for a little while, but just a 5-yard pass there, punt coming again.
And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away.
And another drive starting beyond the 30. Alright, see if we get into the end zone this time. Play action. Oh, he's going. Oh, good. Alright. Intentional grounding there, but he's still inside the tackle box. I mean, yeah, that's kind of weird. Evanson's going to pick up a gain of 5 with his legs. Going to be forced to pass here. Blitz coming. Pass outside off the mark. First punt here, 3 and out.
Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field.
They will return it to the 17. Final couple plays here of the first quarter.
They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions.
Handoff here and makes a move. Best play of the game for them. Pick up a 7 yards on a run.
And the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own.
And they'll take it to the second quarter. Hoping to get a fresh start here.
And let's see less of the punter.
That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is
We dominated in time of possession so far. For once, our rushing yards is higher than our passing yards.
Ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle.
Handoff here, taken down for a loss of 1 by Allen Jew. They need 4 yards. And caught. First down of the game. Wayne Bynum takes him down. All it takes is getting the first down to get some momentum going. Handoff going outside. Hammond forces him back inside, and he'll lose a yard there. Pressure coming, slant caught, Marable making the tackle. Goodwin in coverage there, gives up a penalty. Yeah, goodness, my words are stumbling here. Gain of 6. Screen set up, it's barely caught, and our screen woes will continue here.
And the Mountaineers are marching down the field. Going up top on first
Another screen, opposite side, oh my, I thought that could have been picked. Spinning on the ground after the incompletion off the head of a player there. And heavy blitz sent there. They'll pick up 3 yards off of it. Marable, one of the defenders, making the stop. 3rd down and 7. They haven't had much success on 3rd and long. Can they change that here? Pressure coming, throwaway. Have yet to get beyond the 50, but at least they will put us into a long field for the first time this game. Never mind. We have yet to start a drive behind the 30. Will not be changing here.
They missed
Woodburn should get the handoff here, but he won't. Pass dropped over the middle. It's not Irving. I know that. It's not Campanero. I cannot think of that man's name for the life of me. Pass caught over the middle by Witherspoon. Gain of 7. Need 3 here to prevent another 3 and out. And swings outside to Grover. First down. Woodburn in the backfield waiting for his next handoff. Going to be play action here. Pass caught by Grover. Down to the 30. Play action again. Pass deep. Oh. Anderson caught it, but he was out of bounds. That was a good catch too, though. Finally another handoff to Woodburn, who takes the edge. Couldn't make a man miss. Gonna be down at the 6-yard line. First and goal. There we go. This is the Woodburn we've been looking for all year. Success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns. And swung out to him. Good thing that was out of bounds. That would have been a loss.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
Hand off to Penn, and he will be inches short. We're looking at that. We're looking at that. Allegedly, he's short here. Okay, that might actually be accurate. It is. Alright. Don't know why I do that every time I jump in here. Alright, needing 1 yard. Just hand it off to Woodburn here. We do exactly that, and we still get stopped. I think that's going to be holding. Ridiculous. Fire them, I decline it. They accept it. Actually, yeah. Accepting it makes a lot more sense. Pressure coming, pass caught here, but it's going to be 4 yards short of a first down, or the end zone. And the field goal unit will be out again. I thought he missed the hell out of that. Good job, Baptiste. If it was a away game, you would have missed it, but it's all good. Biggest problem, we're not getting into the end zone. That's not going to work out against TCU, who will be playing in week 6 with a visit on the line.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Returned to the 17. We have a 13-point lead. We'll be getting ball at half. We haven't let them beyond the 50 yet. See if we can maintain that. Gain of 5 there on the run here. They did have a pretty good drive on the last one. Made it out to the 47. Handoff here. Hammond taking him down after a gain of 3. Needing 2 yards to pick up the first down. We'll see if the defense getting in the stop. Their quarterback is audibling out of what they had, changing to a handoff, and it's a good one. First down and plenty more.
It's first down at the 38. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down.
Play action this time. There goes Butler. Throwaway.
Misfire, not even close to his receiver. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on 2nd.
Handoff inside, and he's taken down for no gain. I know for sure Newsom was in there, probably Butler maybe. Pass outside, and Hammond is not catching him. First down beyond the 50. I had a feeling that was going to be a problem. I saw him in coverage and I already knew. Finally getting over 1,000 passing yards with that one.
1,000 yards passing for the year.
Hammond's a little slow to be running out there. Marable and Sinks save it from being any bigger. But they're beyond the 50-yard line now.
And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field.
Handoff going outside. That's another first down. Taken down by Stockton.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Pressure coming, but it's a screen, and the blocks are good. Gain of 8. Taken down by Newsome. About to hit the 2-minute warning as they've hit the 30-yard line. Another screen, and this one's blown up for a loss of 4. Couldn't quite see what defender made the play there. Scoreboard was in the way. 3rd down and 4. Pass caught over the middle. Newsome takes him down.
They reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Looking to throw it again.
Heavy blitz sent here, and oh, Christmas completely whiffed there. Gain of 8. Should have been a loss. Pass touchdown. First touchdown of the game for West Virginia after they get past the 50 for the first time. Now we're in a position, we have the 2-minute drill, but we're in a position where we haven't scored in this half or quarter, other than field goals. We haven't been able to get into the end zone. That's been our problem all year. We keep teams in games because we're not getting touchdowns, we're kicking field goals. Story the same here as they cut it down to a 1-score lead. We've been inside the goal-to-go situation on all of our scoring drives. All right, Purdue's getting whooped. That's what we like to hear. Bye-bye, Colclough. Not going to be the #1 seed this year. Oh, firing deep. Caught by Grover. Not who I was expecting to see down there. Down to the 28-yard line after the big play. What a pass. Caught there on the sideline. Yeah, get that Bootherville out of here. He was in bounds.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand.
All right, Woodburn at the top, Anderson at the bottom. Firing deep, touchdown. Another one for Anderson this year. He is about to break all kinds of records if they keep throwing him the ball. 40th career catch. He's already at 7. He needs 14 to break the... Ooh, is that the... I can't remember what the record would have been if it was the all-team career or if it was the Big 12 all-career. But a big touchdown there. Didn't take long. West Virginia will have a chance to answer. See if the defense can heat back up. They almost failed on their last drive, but drop here, hit there by Goodwin. He has 2 interceptions so far on the year. No pressure from the line. He's going to pass. Oh my, split the defenders there. Sanks and Goodwin couldn't make the stop. Beyond the 50-yard line already. Both these teams have had some big plays downfield here in this 2-minute drill. And another one almost there, but Saints got a hand on it.
Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw.
Blitz here by Saints. He coughed it up. Recovered by Nick Davis. Saints came around the edge, hit him, and we have the ball back once again near the 50. A minute 11 and 3 timeouts. This could be the first blowout of the season. I hope. I shouldn't have said that. Oh, you're just going to press man Anderson after what he just did to you? Alright, you got the safety back there, but pass caught here by Perkins. First down beyond the 50. Oh, that's a touchdown. Number 8 on the season. He almost messed that up under throwing it, but another touchdown for Anderson. Is that his third one on the game again? No. Woodburn had our first touchdown, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So 2 touchdowns so far here today. He had 3 last week. I mean, if you're just going to keep press manning him, he's going to take advantage of it all day. Was a little behind him there, but he used the stiff arm to get the touchdown.
Ready to try the point after.
All right, we're moving along pretty well here.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. On the run from inside his own
Return
line.
here, going out to the 14.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. So
Christmas is the safety on this play. Screen set up, and it's blown up by Sanks. Sanks is going off here in this 2-minute drill. Timeout for West Virginia. Thank you. And pressure coming. That's a first down. Timeout number 2 for West Virginia. I believe that was Bynum in coverage there. They're going to launch it over the middle. It's a big first down. All right, they will not maintain the less yards than seconds remaining, but they did have it for a second, and they're taking a long time here. What are you guys doing? Oh, is this that glitch? I think it is. That's so annoying. They're going to take like the whole clock down. Well, this is embarrassing.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half.
What the heck just happened? I wish I could have called a timeout there. They deserved more than that. Final timeout's gone. I hope they get a touchdown here. They do. I can't believe that crap. Touchdown on the Hail Mary. They just deserved it. So we'll have a 13-point lead going into half. Perfect catch there. Let's see it though. I will challenge it. They don't just get it, you get it. Let's take a look. So there's the bobble. Oh yeah, he's got that easily. Hit off his face mask and he just grabbed it. Big play there. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have wished that they got the touchdown because it actually happened. I mean, they got finessed though. They kind of deserved that one. Just gonna have to rely on the offense not to choke. It's a big ask.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Cincinnati. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball.
Man, imagine we blow them out here. We could be going into a position where we would be up 4-0 to start the season. At least it wasn't a rival we lost to. Alright, Woodburn on the return. Oh no, that's Anderson. Down to the 25. Woodburn in the backfield here. He'll get a handoff and he makes a cut, picks up 7 yards. He had a very good half to start. We'll see if he can continue that. Pass caught by Perkins. First down.
Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He wants to throw. Quarterback moving.
And Evanson's going to take off beyond the 50 with the first down.
And he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And the Bearcats moving quickly to the line.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the
Handoff here is going to lose a gain of 4, or lose 4 there. Back to the 50-yard line.
Blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking to pass. It's Evanson.
Pass going outside, broken up, intended for Perkins. After this drive, I'm going to need a second. Dog's starting to whine. It's a little early for that. And a failed screen there. Not good. Give up the big touchdown. And then we get a bad punt. I'll be right back. My apologies. We'll be getting back into this one now. So, not good, giving up a punt there. It's only our 2nd punt in the game. Almost got a big tackle for loss there. He slips forward for a gain of 3. Hand off here, and he'll be taken down for a gain of 2. 3rd down and 5. Pass caught. First down. We have given up a lot of points in their passing game in the last quarter. Don't want to do the same here.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion.
D-line, oh, why'd you spin out of that? Gain of 6. Hammond was probably about to come through and he spun out of it. Handoff here, blown up by Allen Jew. Loss of 4. 3rd down and 8. They've converted one time on a 3rd and 8. They'll do it again here. The man who caught the Hail Mary, Hepburn, with the big play down to the 25.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way?
And pass outside will pick up a gain of 4.
This offense has a 2nd down play.
Hopefully the defense can pull off something here. Handoff inside. That's another 1st down in the red zone. Defense completely collapsing after about midway through the 2nd quarter. Actually, it's more like a 3-minute drill.
They'll ride the hot hand.
And another handoff here will pick up 3.
After a pickup of 3, they'll mark it at the 12. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down.
Handoff inside, and he'll get a gain of 3 again. 3rd down and 4.
A lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. To the air, it's Wilkins.
And wide open man for the touchdown. Cuts the lead down to 6. 14 unanswered for West Virginia. That's not good.
And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now, but it might be too
I really
little,
wish
too
they
late.
did not get
At least
that Hail
you got the
Mary
party
now.
started.
Give them momentum going into half. Gonna need a touchdown, Evanson. Don't care how you get it, just that you get it.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Georgia State
Return taken out. We'll only make it to the 18.
Exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 18 over the Sharks. We promise to keep you posted.
Fakes the handoff outside. Blocking is good. Firing deep, intercepted. What are we doing? No pressure. He threw the interception. Did we seriously just choke a 20-point lead? You've got to be kidding me. That Hail Mary was the worst thing that ever happened to us. Has thrown an interception in every game, typically in the second half to give up the lead. We were not able to get a single stop this half. I mean, we get pressure, and then we just have somebody randomly wide open. Gain of 7 there. And off here, and there's Hugo Sanchez for the loss of 2. We hit third down about 2 or 3 times in the last drive, but we failed every time. Pressure coming, screen set up, and he barely got out there. Just got around the block. The defender just couldn't get past the last lineman. Hand off here, and it'll be a gain of 2. Taken down by Nick Davis. They're moving well once again, which is not good for us. Screen again. This time it's a wide receiver screen. First down in the red zone. 13 yards away from taking the lead and completing the comeback. Touchdown. Hold on. I hesitate to challenge this, but that is not a catch.
Got up off the deck. They fought back, and they've tied the game.
That is not a catch.
Coach wants the officials to have another
I'm not
look
challenging
at
the spot on the ball. I'm challenging the catch.
Thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
Actually, I think that is a catch now.
Surgical. Precision passes.
That.
Using the scalpel. The fine instrument.
That was a bad challenge.
Rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely
I don't
no
know.
answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats.
Did they give it to us? Nope. Touchdown. Lead change. How did we choke this? What is happening? Why does this happen? When you go up multiple scores and instantly choke it all away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Plenty of time left in this one, though.
Well, let's see if this
not ideal, but and now the running game is getting shut down. No gain there for Woodburn.
Trust him right away.
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to
blitz sent, gets there, and he gets around it, but he's sliding down. 6-yard gain on the run. High risk of a 3-and-out coming here. Pass caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown. Another one for the young man. he's not a #1 overall draft or first round draft pick, I don't know what he is.
Sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make
And that was behind him too. We've got to get Evanson to get that deep accuracy up a little bit. Alright, let's go for 2. And then defense, let's get a stop.
Here comes the 2-point try.
We need this. Jet sweep, fake, and nothing.
He's gonna be
I don't know why we
stopped
always
short
run on
of
those
the
things. It never
two-point attempt
works.
is no good as they are unable to extend
Although
the
our
lead.
passing game would probably be pretty bad down there too.
From inside his own 10,
Let's see if we can get the good. My
Couldn't
dog
find
is
a way
really
to
starting to
create
piss me
that
off right
open
now.
field as he stopped
He's
at
not
the
supposed to
20.
be up, but he is
West Virginia
barking.
has it, the offense ready to go to work. Jesse
It's gonna
looking
wake
to
everybody
take it
else
down
up,
the
so
field
they're
for
gonna probably
back-to-back
come out here and
touchdowns.
tell me to go
It's
deal
really
with it.
important for them moving forward.
Tackle for loss here.
Right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Man, you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this. Their
Pass
defense's heads are
here
gonna be
and
spinning
fighting
all
for
over.
some yards. Marable takes him down after a gain of 3. Giving up several 3rd down and 8s in this one. Let's see if we can change it here. Heavy blitz, screen set up, and there's another one. Oh, never mind. Nope, nope. We're not. No. That is not a first down. Where's the first down marker? Hold on. Oh, there it is. Where's it? Where's the first down one, though? All I see is the starting one. What in the hell? How am I supposed to gauge it if I don't know where it is? Anyways, I saw it. He was behind that line. We're challenging it. We can't? Are you kidding me? No. That's ridiculous. That was not a first down. He was behind that white line. They just gave him that for free. Hand off here, losing 2. Good play by Sanchez. Man, that should have been a punt. That's frustrating.
To the air, it's Wilkins.
Pressure coming, pass dropped. Good play there by Goodwin, 3rd and 12.
Talk about his favorite receiver. It might be everybody based on the number of
All
guys
right.
getting touches and a chance to show off their
Definitely
hands
have to
in the
be
passing game.
nervous here. But hopefully the defense can stand up.
Like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well
3rd and 12. Can we get off the field? Pressure coming, he's going down. Hammond with the sack. Alright, there we go. Good start. Now let's go down, get another touchdown.
Front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active
Bad
today.
punt.
And no doubt he's going to earn his
Return to the 47. Terrence All returning that one. Made me nervous. Thought he was going to muff it. Alright, we're going to be passing here. Alright, that's not good. Loss of 4 on the running back screen. 2nd and 14. Hand off to Woodburn this time. No gain. 3rd and 14.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others.
2 high safeties, but if Anderson gets past him quick enough. Underthrown again, but that's the 4th touchdown of the game. Stop playing with him, y'all. Yeah, if you keep pressing him, it ain't working. When are you gonna learn?
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the
I mean, most of these are underthrown, but it doesn't matter to him. He's just going to ball out every day.
That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on
10th touchdown on the year in just week 4. He's going for all the records.
Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled.
Pass here. Wide receiver screen will have the first down. Good start from where they had the last drive. And handoff here is going to lose 4. Nick Davis with the big play. Play action. Here comes Butler. He's going down. The defense is getting back to first quarter form. 3rd and 22.
Right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Coming after it.
Pass on the drag is going to pick up a gain of about 8 yards there. Actually 6. Punt team coming out regardless. Going to be a short field for Cincinnati. And return out to the 45. Woodburn in the backfield. Hopefully he'll get a handoff here. Play action. Dumped off. 1-yard gain for Grover.
Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. It's Evanson.
And wide receiver running back screen correction. Picks up a first down. Beyond the 50. Getting close to field goal range.
Stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And he fakes the handoff to Grover, firing deep, and that's another one. Oh, wait. Now out of bounds for Woodburn.
The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw.
Pass over the middle, caught. Witherspoon, gain of 7. Are we really press manning him again with the safety tucked inside? We are, but they're lucky it's a slant. Or a post, I guess. Perkins makes the catch for the first down. Anderson was on the streak there. Here's another touchdown. Pass here, caught. Gain of 7. Not sure who made that play. It's too far down on the screen to actually see. Handoff outside, and Woodburn only able to pick up 1 yard there.
Play number 7 on this drive, and it'll be 3rd and 2.
Woodburn will get the handoff again, and he will be stuffed. Field goal unit coming out.
And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today.
And it is good.
That's the uprights right down the middle.
Should be a secure lead now. We'll see.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his 5.
Hold on, so I think it's a 15-point lead right now. So still a 2-score lead for us.
Back to pass, it's Wilkins.
Not a lot of time left in this one. He's going to run, sliding after the first down. First time he's ran today, I think.
From the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air.
And pressure coming inside. He's going to throw this one away.
Too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance.
Just 3.5 minutes left to play. We know what happens in the 2-minute warning, though. Pass down the middle is caught to the 48. Yeah, they cheated. He's definitely their 49.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds.
No pressure this time, and that's a big play down the field, getting 1 yard short of the red zone already.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing.
West Virginia trying their hardest to stay in this one, and they're doing a good job so far. Here comes Hammond. He's going down. Loss of 14 on the play. 2nd and 24 coming up now.
This offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better last week. They got their butts chewed out.
And more here. Sacked again by Butler. 3rd and 35 now. 2.5 minutes remaining. They've had some big plays, so they can still convert this. More pressure, but he's launching deep, and it's broken up by Sanks. 4th and 35. You might as well just come out and prevent. Blitz coming, launching deep, and broken up. Big play there. I think that was Emerson. Hand off to Woodburn. He'll get a gain of 6 here. 2-minute warning. Obviously, this game is over, even if we don't get any points here. Handoff down the middle. That's another gain of 6. He only has 82 rushing yards. A little disappointing after how the first half went, but he might have a chance to get the yardage he needs. And just a gain of 2 there, bringing him to 84. First timeout off the board, or second timeout, correction. And okay, that's a sack. Final timeout off the board. We're going to run it here, I think. Yes, as we should, we do, and we'll pick up a gain of about 3. Punt team coming out with just 1 minute remaining. Good punt. They'll have to go 84 yards just to get their first touchdown. Something tells me they're not even going to get that one. Pass here is caught, and they'll get out of bounds after a good chunk there. Still over a minute.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive.
And there's a sack. That'll pretty much end things here.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
Spiking it with 50 left.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's going up top here late in the game. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
Nearly got an interception there. That's unfortunate we did not. So we have people who like to complain about the lack of interceptions. And there it is, intercepted. Coleman there. All right, we will see a knee here, and this game is going to be over.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And with the game all decided, this quarterback will take a knee.
And we'll take the clock down. I'm surprised it didn't just all run down like typically does. And there's our 3rd win of the season. We should be 4-0, in my opinion, but no, you don't always win them all.
If you love offense, us that you love this type of
Had
game.
some easy
Both
games. We're going to have a really hard one coming up. 209 and 4 touchdowns on just 5 catches today for Anderson.
Defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but you know, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one.
I mean, if you're going to press man him and he's on a streak and you have the safety tucked inside, I mean, what do you expect is going to happen? Even if the safety's job is to go out and cover him, he's too fast. You need to have the safeties lined up on the outsides to help yourself. Evanson had 391, 4 touchdowns, and of course he threw a pick, but we won the game. 87 and a touchdown for Woodburn, 28 for Evanson, 11 for Penn. 209 and 4 touchdowns for Anderson, 79 for Grover, 29 for Witherspoon, 15 for Woodburn, 31 for Perkins, 20 for Sandland. That's who it is. Sandland. And 8 for Reeder. 2.5 sacks for Garrison Butler, 2 for Ted Hammond, 1 for Jaquan Sinks, and half a sack for Allen Jew. Interception by Simeon Coleman. Forced fumble by Jaquan Sinks, recovered by Nick Davis. No blocks, safeties, or touchdowns, but overall good game. Alright, let's advance the week, see how the recruiting went after that blowout. Alright, playing style still a problem, apparently. Pro potential, I mean, what more can I do? We're just sitting here at 85. Garrison Butler's the Big 12 Defensive Player of the Week. Someone tells me, yep, Anderson, Big 12 Offensive Player of the Week. He wasn't the national, are you kidding? I'm hoping this is from, oh wait, yeah, that's right, I had a visit, so. Let's, oh, I see someone committed elsewhere as well, but that is someone I didn't have points in, clearly. Alright, moving pretty well here, should be able to actually get the stuff done there. Might get a commitment here if we get another, actually after the simulation we might. So we could get some points to start throwing at these guys we don't have a lot of points in on, which would be good considering we're still in first place on a lot of them. Bad to hit a top 5 here. Yeah, we're not too bad there actually. Alright, so he actually doesn't move forward at all. Really. And we get locked out here on Pfeiffer. I'm not too upset about that. Why is it brown? Anyways, let's see. Still have not been able to overcome Notre Dame in either of these, and actually we fall down even farther here as he hits his top 3. We have a visit, but we may not make it to that visit. I should have scheduled it for this week. So not good there on Keglar, who is extremely good, and I know it. But maybe we get a visit for either. Do we do the visit for Alexander, or do we get back? Let's say forget the visit right now. We need to I think we can get the hard sell on here. Definitely. This is literally the only one that has those 2 on it. Alright, that should help us out a bit. Obviously the visit for Ohio State's gonna hurt us. Man, I really hope I can get him, but I'm not too sure. We have 15 more hours to throw around. We'll probably actually throw that here. I could throw it into some Not recruiting, but yeah, we could throw a 50 on here now. Alright, that's done. There's nothing else we can do except for advance and hope for the best. Yep, still at 85 somehow. Maybe this game will finally change things if we can get a win. If we can get a win. They're 4-1, we're 3-1. We do have some recruiting points coming off, obviously. Okay, it's a 50. I think that's going to be a commitment. I'm hoping it's a commitment for us, not the DT. Oh, and I messed up too. I could have done some changes to those. Get locked out here on this tight end. There's no commitment here. We know what it is. Yep, Kegler going to Notre Dame. And they're so close to getting him now too. Oh, that's so frustrating. They're about to take both of them. Should have scheduled a visit. It's too late now. He's committed to Notre Dame too. We'll leave the points in there, but we're basically cooked. And that's my fault. Falling here to number 2, Notre Dame again. Leave me alone. Want proximity to home. They need to leave me alone. Am I able to do this? This is probably my only hope here. Looks like we have one possibility, two possibilities. That's an L. Probably gonna lose to Notre Dame in another competition here. They are so annoying. I mean, we barely fell. At least we scheduled the visit. That's gonna help us, but oh, they're so annoying. We're not doing too hot here either. Oh, he hit his top 3. Man, we're about to lose a bunch of guys. And it's a lot of D linemen. Which is the position of greatest need. Finally figured this out. Probably knew it last time. Man, that sucks. These two are just waiting and waiting. So I'm probably about to get locked out on some more. Still in first place here, still in third here, so we're fine in those. Still in first there. Cantrell, we're sitting in first. Might be able to start throwing some points here if we want. But I feel like there's some other needs that we need to start addressing. Specifically, the D-line. It's not looking likely we're going to be bringing him in. Kentucky's probably going to nab him. Notre Dame's probably going to get this one here this week. Unless we beat TCU and it's enough to convince them to come over. But, I mean, he's the lesser of the two linemen. He still looks pretty good, but man. Still in first place here. Might want to throw some more points his way. We've fallen to third here. He's about to reach his decision. Do we throw it here or do we throw it at Volk, who's a JUCO junior? We'll probably throw it here. Alright, that's gonna end this one. Hoot to all you Bengals fans out there. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.